Hi Top Pro, it's Coach Carol Mazur, and today I'm going to show you how to keep a lot of your emails that are to your newsletters or communications that you've paid a lot of money for to use different services. I mean, I even use a very advanced database that costs, $250 a month, but the emails go to the junk folder unless I optimize them. So of course, for our Top Pro group, this is an unlisted video that I'm making just for you. And I do change the URLs on these videos quite often so that other people can't post them. So they're unlisted just for Top Pro group, and today I'm going to show you how to optimize your emails to get them through the junk and spam filters and get them into your Outlook box at least. Now, I can't always get things through the Gmail filter. We can do a good job of at least optimizing them to get them so that you can see them in anybody's Outlook box. So let me go into the junk filter here and show you some of the problems, and I saved one. If you're doing an HTML type of email communication, it'll tell you to go into the plain text editor. Now, when you do that, if you don't do a plain text, I want to show you what happens when you open an email. If it goes to junk and you don't have plain text, so let's say in Gmail it goes into the junk folder. Once it goes to junk, if you don't have plain text, this is what they'll see. It'll say the message was converted to plain text, so they see nothing. So there's really no reason to click it, even though if you did go up here and display as HTML, but they're really not going to think to do that because nothing is attracting them, right? So always use the plain text editor, but you have to be very careful that both the HTML and the plain text editor match exactly. Every link, every word, every space has to be exactly the same way. Here's another tip. I'll show you why these are going into junk. Let's choose this one here. For some reason, the spam filters don't like when you put numbers like this, number 1. So what I usually do is I'll spell out 1. See, here's another 29 available. Somehow this is triggering these spam filters. Be sure if you're going to say something like, see this, 2014, 1495, all of these are going into spam. Now here's another little secret. The spam filters, when they see, let's look at this, help your business and help others. I can see right away what's wrong with this one. The A-N-D, should be all capital too, which is counterintuitive, but you need, if you're going to capitalize the first letter of each word, you really need to capitalize the letter of each single word and not leave the little words like and and of and for with a small letter in the front. This one here has quotations in it. That'll usually never get past the search engines. And I'm seeing the comma in there. I'm not sure whether the comma will hurt, but it's probably something else. Let me open this one. I see the problem in this one. If you don't add a salutation, dear Linda, dear whoever, it'll definitely go into your junk folder. Now there's exceptions, of course, to every rule. But in general, if you don't say dear so-and-so or hello somebody, you're going into spam. The other thing that's wrong with this one is there's no ending, yours, best wishes. It's not formatted right. And sometimes there's 2 spaces here and 3 spaces here. You have to have your spacing. Look at all the links they're putting in here. Phishing, they'll call this will go right into spam because they put way too many links in this email. And they haven't formatted it right. I can see already the spaces. And no ending greeting. So they know this is not a live person. Let's try another one that looks like it should possibly go through. I'm seeing that comma in here again on this one. This is hi nobody, but that's okay. Let's see what else it could be. Now this one might need 1 extra space under the regards. They want 2 spaces. Don't ask me how they do this, but once I make all these changes with my virtual administrator, they get through the search engines. I've spent hundreds of hours figuring out how to get through these spam filters. Phishing, that means there's a lot of links usually. So let's see what this is. Okay, so this one, again, no salutation maybe, but also 1, 2, 3, 4, what, 5 links in this email? Oh, here, look again. He's put everything in capital letters. You know, choose your links wisely. Try not to get too crazy adding so many links. When you're doing a call to action, you really should only be doing one call to action. You know, go here, do this. It gets too confusing otherwise. Well, our 7 minutes is up, so make sure you put all of the same size letters in your subject lines.